It's been a long time since I spoke to you. I've just been busy lately, guys, but it's good to be back. It's good to be back on YouTube, and what else better to start a video with than talking about DRM and online services like PSN and games that require you to be connected online before you can play them. I'm going to have a little complaint about it. As you know, PSN went down, and people can play their games. Again, how many times does this have to happen before they just remove the online requirement in all these games and multiplayer games and services? Anyways, before we get to it, guys, since it has been a long time since I posted a video, please smash the like button down below, hit the subscribe, and click the bell icon to turn on your notifications for when I do post more content, because I'm going to be posting more edited content. This is just a quick video where I get to complain about online requirements on video games and stuff like that. Anyways, this article comes courtesy of The Verge. Let's get into it. It's been a long time. I've been busy. I'm sorry. I miss you guys, though. So please show your love and support by liking, and consider becoming a member by clicking join and supporting even more. So back to the article. So yeah, PlayStation was down, as you know, for a good while, and the PlayStation outage did mean that some PS5 and PS4 owners couldn't start games or access multiplayer. Now, this is something that's been popping up more and more with video games in general these days. Games are starting to bake in software that doesn't allow you to play your games unless you're connected online. One of them being Gran Turismo 7. And as you know, Gran Turismo 7 came out, it was an awesome game, and then all of a sudden, like, they put out an update and basically messed up the game. The online services went down and we couldn't play Gran Turismo 7, like, right at launch, basically. And it sucked, and I hate that companies are now doing this to games where they're basically forcing you to be connected to online before you can play the big portions of the game. And what happens if you live in some little bunker somewhere that doesn't have an internet connection? What if you're on the Atlantic Ocean in your sailboat and you've hooked up your PS5 and you're like, now I can sit down, I can play some games. No, you can't, because you haven't got an active internet connection. But then again, if you get something like SpaceX Starlink, is it SpaceX's Starlink thing? The satellite dish, you can now mount that onto your boats, apparently. Or even if you live in a van and you're traveling around the country and you live in your van, you can now attach the SpaceX satellite dish on top of your vehicle or your moving vehicles, your boats, your cars, your vans, and get satellite internet anywhere you go, which is pretty awesome. So technically, you can be online anywhere you want to go online, but not everyone has that luxury. So anyways, let's get back onto the article. So the outage happened just hours after the release of Stray, the cat game. Now, you've probably seen the trailer for it. Looks pretty cool, right? You're basically a cat running around the city, interacting with stuff. It's a really unique take on a game, honestly. The PlayStation Network experienced some issues on Tuesday. At the time, Sony's PlayStation status page said that things like launching games, buying, downloading, and browsing games, and signing into your account may have been impacted. And like it says, for games like Gran Turismo 7 that require you to be online before you can play a major portion of the game, that means you can't play the game, essentially. I think they have maybe like a little arcade mode where you get to just race on some generic tracks with a few generic cars, but you can't access the bulk of the game that you paid your money for unless you're online, which kind of sucks. The issues popped up just a few hours after the release of Stray, the futuristic adventure cat game starring a cat. Sony didn't give a specific reason as to why there were problems, so I'm going to place the blame for the outage squarely on the cute kitty. Surely this game wasn't that successful to where it just crashed the entire PlayStation Network. The cat wreaked havoc. It's not clear how widespread the issues were. Things seemed to work fine on my PS5, though I saw a lot of people report issues on Twitter, and there was a spike of user reports of problems on Down Detector. Maybe someone at Sony fed the cat to get things fixed. PSN is down right now for some folks. New PlayStation mascots are on it. Hashtag Stray. Oh god, look at that. Scroll down. So Sony says the PlayStation services are back up and running. So yeah, basically PSN went down and a lot of games were unplayable because of DRM, because of online requirements in games. I mean, I could go on about this for hours about how frustrating it is. When you pay 60 to 70 bucks for a game, you expect to be able to play it whether you're online or whether you're offline. I mean, sometimes our internet goes down. Spectrum, I'm looking at you. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you think it's a good thing that games require online connections, you're in the minority if you are. But let me know in the comments what you think about this. And like I said, guys, please consider liking the channel, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, clicking the bell icon to make sure you receive all the notifications when I post the best videos in the world. Coming soon. And if you want to support even more, consider becoming a member by clicking join. Anyways, guys, I'm Blaze2K. Have an amazing day. I'll be streaming more regularly if I can soon. Stay tuned to my Twitter account, link in the description. Anyways, I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. It's Blaze2K.